Hey guys, very different start to this video. So today is actually my last ride with Bana. The stables that we were training her at were about 100 kilometers away from her final forever home. And I thought instead of shoving her in her trailer, driving her 100 kilometers and then handing over to the owner, I thought we'd deliver in style and have a bit of fun and get some enjoyment out of it, and also provide some well-needed long rides for her in a very exciting landscape. So we've just traveled about 60 kilometers. We've scoped the route. We know where we're going to be going. So I've got a support truck with me with a trailer just in case anything happens. They're going to be going down a pretty dirt road. And I'm going to be going off track into the sand dunes. We've got 40 kilometers to cover in one day, and we need to make sure that her health is at least my #1 priority. So I can't go too fast. At the same time, I can't go too slow. We've just got her out the trailer. I sent her a couple of circles left and right. There's a lot of camels in this location, which is a bit of a risk for me. She can smell them. There's two loose over there. There's a few of them that are loose actually, and they can be quite defensive. I've tied her up and just let her have a bit of grass. I don't expect her to be totally calm, but that's the whole part of the training process, right? You've got to expose them to new things, different environments. But what I am confident in is once I get on her back and we start doing some of the drills that she already knows and she gets comfortable, that's not going to take a long time. So I'm pretty confident that we're going to be able to do a good job with her. She's going to be relaxed and calm at some point, in a couple of kilometers she'll be absolutely fine. I've got my Palestinian scarf there to keep me protected from the sun. It's going to be a successful ride if we both arrive there in good health. Or for me, success would be if she arrives in good health and I'm worse for wear. I don't mind as long as I'm alive. Right, so the problems that we had at home, one of them was, we were working with her on just getting more and more comfortable at taking the bit. I guarantee you now that we're in this new environment, probably going to be a lot worse. So be logical, right? So should I take this halter off and then try to put the bridle on? I would say no. Okay, so I'm going to test her out initially, and I put this bridle on. Doesn't seem too bothered, so I'll take the halter off and then keep the halter tied onto her neck just in case anything was to happen. So that went better than I expected already. Now I can take this off. And she's free. And I've had a few adventures with camels before. I was just telling the guys on the way over that one time there was a nice herd of camels and there was a rider with me that was very nervous around riding next to camels, because one time when she was riding, the camels actually charged at her and her horses. I was like, what are you talking about? Don't worry about it, just follow me. And I even said the camels are hobbled, so they can't run. And then once we're kind of closer to them, there was one particular camel that left the herd and started walking towards us. And about 10 meters away from me, it just put its head down. And to my absolute surprise, camels can actually canter when they're hobbled. So we ended up actually just galloping off. She's screaming at me, telling me, "I told you!" I was like, "Sorry, just run for your life, woman." Anyway, so I do have a little bit of a phobia when it comes to these camels. But guess what? This is all for her. I'd like her to experience so much in life that she doesn't have any phobias. So if I need to be a leader to her, I need to get over my fears. Give her the comfort that she's got somebody that she can trust. Definitely gonna need this today. And this, I will be using it to cover my nose sometimes, and then to cover my head and neck, because this desert sun can be brutal. Even though even if it's a bit cool, that desert sun can really have an impact on you over, quite a distance. So for me, great that she's just standing here on the loose terrain and allowing me to get on. New location, they haven't warmed up, they haven't got their feet moving, they don't feel safe. Fair enough, you've got to be a little bit understanding and empathetic. I'm gonna get started. Hopefully I'll see you guys on the road somewhere. Wish me luck. Tune in later. So why don't we just go ahead and do our favorite little exercise? I'm gonna bend her a bit more so she walks. And once she walks, I'm just gonna give that loose rein. That's big every time she trots. I'm just gonna bend her around. If she wants to walk, I'll give her that loose rein. Go. And that's how we just start off nice and calm. Why would you ever want to sit in an office? I don't get it. Oh yeah, we need to make money. I think you're finding me in good spirits and smiling and enjoying myself right now, but wait a few hours. Let's see how things progress. One thing I really like about her is her walk. It's very forward, it's very big, quite comfortable. You can cover a lot of distance in the walk. Typically you see from the movies that whenever you're riding a horse, you're sort of galloping off somewhere from one city to another. But the reality is when you're riding a horse long distance, you've got a job to do and you need your horse to do it. You end up walking quite a lot and then maybe trotting quite a bit and cantering when you need to and when you've got a decent space. But this is how you would normally travel. So it's always important just to have that baseline that allows you to dance on that foundation, that safety net, where you can become creative and get into technology and get into the modern way of living. But at the end of the day, you need to have the confidence that if you didn't have all that, do you know how to live? No, I'm not going to say survive, but do you know how to live? Can you ride a horse? Have you done a long distance ride before? Do you know what it feels like? Do you know the challenges, the mental challenges, emotional challenges that comes up with it? It's all good training. It's all good preparation for you as a human being. Right, we are getting close. So I can see the sand dunes getting closer and closer, the end of this simple flat piece of land. Got desert over there, and that is the way that we are going. Huh? So we're about 14 kilometers into a 40-kilometer ride. Just let me show you the location. I don't think she's my best friend anymore, or I'm her best friend. But we're having a great time. Today's her last day with me, and I'm sending her back. I'm actually riding her back from Abu Dhabi to Al Ain to give her back to the owner. Delivering in style. So let her stretch her legs. And also I see the support vehicle. That's the meeting point for the first big break. We're going to give her. That would be the first 20 kilometers. Absolutely loving how she's feeling. No camels along the way. At least the ones out roaming. So far so good. Again, just waiting for my support crew to show up because we got some really nice hay for her. And we've got 2 feeds to last her the rest of the day. I'm gonna let her rest for about 2 hours, and then we're gonna get back on. Yeah, this would be a pretty cool location to have a hammock. Fantastic camping area. Maybe next time. Okay, so the support truck has actually got itself in a bit of a predicament. So we're in the middle of the desert, as you can see, and we're meant to be following this track. And so there could be hard ground for the car to pull the trailer. And now we've gone over one really soft area, and then all I can see in front of me is loads and loads of sand dunes covering the track. So I need to find a way to do a U-turn here. Now this is not going to be fun, that is for sure. Let me just check. Let me see which way. I've forgotten the plan already. So back this up this way. And now desperate times, desperate measures. All right. We did it. Whew. That was a bit of a silent panic. So I can tell my wife, not only am I a great desert adventurer, I'm also a good driver.
Close your eyes, and in the lights, all we need is one night into Bana.
که شدی همه چیزم بارون داره میزنه نم نم با تو میزنه قلبم.
She is just smooth sailing. By the way, if you're wondering why on earth I want to do this, it's got nothing to do with giving her back in style. Partly to do with getting her to be trained, giving her her long rides. But it really is, as you can tell from my headscarf, this is for my brothers and sisters in Palestine. I need to feel what you're feeling. I need to get burned by the hot sun. I need to get cold. I need to be hungry. I need to be thirsty. I need to have no luxuries of transport. I just want to be a bit closer to you guys. Free Palestine. We made it. We made it, Bana. Good job, baby girl. This is for her forever home. Ah, well done, baby. Extremely satisfying ride. Definitely exactly what she needed. Hopefully she'll have a very nice recovery now. These guys in this place, they look after the horses like they were queens and kings, princes and princesses. So she's gonna get the royal treatment. And deeply care about horses. They're passionate about them, and I wish her all the best of luck. What a sad day and a happy day.